You got a minute?
You guys look like you spent some time at the gym.
We have to.
Why?
We're a crew.
What's up? Hey guys, exciting stuff today. We're gonna be doing a little painting while we're doing a little podcasting. So what I'm painting, I got these little face guys that I made as a gift for someone. I got them back, and I wanted to make some more. So I went to the art store, and I'm gonna paint some more. The school gave us this per diem money. It's a lot of money. It's like, I think it's like $200 a week or something, which is crazy. And so it's just supposed to be for food. The boys on the team instantly went out and bought things that weren't food, like alcohol, or just got cash back right away and just took the money out, which I guess was a big no-no. Apparently we all signed some agreement that we wouldn't do that. But that was a while ago and we forgot. So I went out and I just took all the money out of my card, and that was a big no-no. So we got this new week worth of money, and I learned from my lesson, and I just did it anyway. So I bought some nice paint. This is all some good paint from the paint store, and I bought myself a really nice video tripod. I've always wanted one since freshman year, but I've never, I don't know. I have a tough time spending money on stuff like that, which is so fucking stupid, because it's like, all right, the amount of times I've been in a situation where I'm making a video and I'm like propping it up on like a chair or a bunch of books or something, and I'm like, fuck, why don't I have a fucking tripod? Because I'm getting stingy with myself, but I'll spend actually I won't spend money on anything. I am very stingy. The only time I really get new clothes is when my sisters buy them for me and my mom, and that's usually because like I'll go home on like a break from school, and they'll see me with like holes in my clothes, and and they're like, Gus, you look like shit. You look like dog shit. We're not taking you out. You look sick. You're wearing clothes you've had since high school. It's time to let them go. But I love them. I think I look cool. So whatever, fuck them. But I have a big issue with buying stuff. I don't have an issue with buying stuff for other people. I love fucking getting little gifts. That's the best part about life, is little gifts, little surprises. But I needed a tripod. I haven't had a tripod. I've been making videos. Like I haven't had like my own tripod for fucking 4 or 5 years. Dude, and it's like every time I make a video, I'm like, fuck, I need one. But I look online, I'm like, all right, I don't want to buy a cheap, shitty one because it's going to break in a week or whatever, but I don't want to spend $100 on like a tripod. I'm like, whatever. So had this money from the team, and I thought, you know what? Oh, fuck, I got paint on the cable. Damn it. Yikes. I thought, screw it, I'm just going to buy it. And the athletic department gets an itemized bill. Got it on Amazon, but they're still going to see that there's a $100 charge. I also bought some like hair product stuff too. So, yeah, so we'll see when I get yelled at for that. But I also bought movie tickets too. I saw Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I haven't seen I get the premise. The apes take over, right? But in this one, the apes talk. Like they have human voices. They don't talk well. They talk like a drunk guy. It's the thoughts there, but it's like, it's not all there. So you spend the first 10 minutes of the movie trying to fucking understand, trying not to like laugh at the fact that this is so fucking stupid, like these apes are talking and stuff, and you're like, this is kind of weird. And then there's a monkey 911, basically, or their equivalent of a 911. And then there's a like a orangutan who has a gay lover that dies. He kind of carries a story for a little bit. Then they meet this chick, a human chick, and it's like a weird throughout the movie. You're like, all right, the main character, monkey character, is gonna fall in love with this human chick. But then you're thinking like, no way they're gonna do that. That'd be fucking gross, you know? But like, would it be gross or would it be kind of cool? Monkey babies swinging from tree to tree with human faces. So whatever. So, yeah, like the movie, it was kind of a whole lot of nothing, you know? It seemed like they set they end the movie where it's like, all right, obviously they're going to make another fucking movie, you know? But there wasn't like, they needed to get to that next movie in some way from the old movie. There's like a movie that they want to make, which I think is going to be the next one. And they needed to get there somehow. So they had to make this fucking kind of movie. Not a date movie. Definitely do not take a date to that. It's fucking 2 hours too. Like 2 hours and 20 minutes of fucking orangutans talking. You're like, what the fuck is going on? But that gay orangutan, he carries the goddamn movie. Whole time. Like, there's no comedy, but then he comes along and you're fucking cracking up. So how would I rate it? I don't know. I give it like a 6, you know, like I got into it. Like I was kind of on the edge of my seat for a couple scenes. I was like, damn, these monkeys are badass. And this monkey 9/11 thing is pretty fucked up. Yeah. So did that. Bought movie tickets though with the per diem card. But I guess that's easy money. The coach is going to be like, hey, why'd you do this? And I can just be like, oh, well, like, no, that's where I eat, coach. Like, sorry, I don't eat at fucking Whole Foods. Sorry, coach, I'm not fucking loaded. Sorry, I eat at the movie theater. I like the food options that they have there. They have those hot dogs that spin, and they're nice ones too. You know the hot dogs that spin, coach? And you know, ever heard of popcorn? Have you ever eaten popcorn? Yeah, I love eating that. That's what I fuel myself on. So I think I'm going to get out of that one scot-free. But tripod and the paint, that's a little harder to explain. I guess I could, if I just eat a little bit of the paint. Also, I'm graduated. I'm already graduated. I'm done. I'm done, Zo. What are they going to do? Suspend me again? And kick me off the team? Like, what the fuck? No. So yeah, that's that. So we got a race this weekend in Worcester, Mass. It's like the regional Eastern Sprints, Bologna. And I think we'll do well. I hope so. I'm fucking 23 competing against 18-year-olds. I'd hope so. I'd hope this goes better. Yeah. What else? My sister came to visit after my graduation. She was here. Whole fam came up. Gramps, he came. I haven't seen Gramps in years. And I get a text, Gramps is coming. I'm like, oh, fuck, all right. Gramps is sober, which is hell yeah. You know, we love a sober grandpa. But that was not the idea that's not the attributes that I was going to be having during my graduation weekend. I was going to try and be actually the opposite of, like there's Alcohol Anonymous. Like, no, you're going to know. You're going to know about my alcoholism. I'm not keeping this shit anonymous. So that was fun. Got to reconnect with my grandpa while I was fucking shit-faced. And God damn it. When I'm a grandpa, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them quarters, you know? I think that's a big part of, like, grandpa's jobs in children's lives are to give them awkward denominations of money. You know, like, oh, grandpa, every time he comes, he gives us a $2 bill or he gives us 15 dimes. Like that's their thing. You know, every grandpa has a thing. Like, all right, you could do the magic trick grandpa, like, oh, he always does this coin trick. But that's really what you become, you get boiled down to once you hit that age, is you're not a human with any kind of intellect. You're just a gimmick, you know? Not my grandpa, though. I love him. We love each other. We're best buds. We haven't seen each other in a while, but that's not my fault. So, yeah, it was sweet. My sister stayed with me in my room, so I slept on an air mattress for a week and a half. So that kind of was awesome. Super pumped about that. I got an interview. I did an audition / interview with a television show, reality, about finding love in a tropical destination. And I signed an NDA, so I can't discuss I don't know, I didn't really read the NDA, I just kind of signed it, but I won't, whatever. But I think I got a good shot. I got a hot bod, right? I'm charismatic, because I care automatically. You know, I'm charismatic. I'm funny. That's another one. Because that's the problem with the show. When I was like, I watched a couple episodes to kind of get myself, you know, understand what's going on. I watched some seasons. And these guys, they're yeah, they all get really emotionally attached to these women, right? Quickly. Something I can get behind. And they all kiss them, which is also cool. I can get behind that as well. But damn, you know, these guys are freaking boring as hell. They get them on the show and it's like, oh my God, Rhonda's being such a fucking cunt. Rhonda. But I also like Jasmine. I would be, knock on wood if I get on. I'm fucking fingers crossed. I'd be stirring up all sorts of drama. I'd be loving and hating at the same time. You wouldn't even know where I'm at. You know, I'd fall in love, and the next thing you know, I'm married to your mom. You know, 2 seconds later, I'd be bouncing, you know, like a tiger. Ooh, oh. So, did that audition or interview, whatever they want to call it, and then they send that to, I think, like the producers of the show. It's like, yeah, dude, all right. Best case scenario, right? I come out of it and I find love, right? I go on to it with this kind of like, oh, like cynical, like you can't find love on television. And then I do. And I'm like, what the hell? Why didn't I do this before? So, and then the other case scenario is, all right, I just meet some fun people and have a fun time. And just get to chat up ladies. Chat up the ladies. But I think they made me send a bunch of photos of myself shirtless, which is fair game. I totally understand. Which is cool with me. I'm shirtless pretty 95% of my life, right? It's like the second I get into my room, shirt's coming off. You know, like I'm working out, shirt off, no good. Cooking food, shirt off. Sleep, shirt off. Pool, shirt off. You know, I'm, you know, tops down 24/7, 365. So I guess like I was pretty comfortable with that. Pretty comfortable with my body, which some people aren't. And that's, you know what? Hey, to each his own. I wasn't always. It's fucking so uncomfortable. Dude, all of fucking high school I was a freak. Goddamn weirdo. And I was like scrawny growing up. I was like this weird lanky scrawny kid that with like weird proportions. That would wear like fucking baggy ass khakis because nothing fit me right because I was growing at a weird pace. And then I developed the Musos. Yeah, it's fucking classic. Wasn't confident with my body, and then I worked at it, and I did put in a little bit of work, and now I'm confident with how I look, and I rub it in people's faces, obnoxiously. kind of like a man slut, some would say. But I don't think it's right to call people that. But if someone called me that, I wouldn't be terribly upset. Because you want to know who calls other people sluts? Fucking ugly prudes. So, like, if someone ever called me like, oh, you're showing off, like, yeah, like, at least I have fucking something to show off. If you got a fucking damn hot rod, you can show it off. I'm not saying my body's a hot rod. My body is a demolition derby car, you know, all smashed up after a derby with 69 spray painted on the hood. That's who I am if I had to describe my body as a motor vehicle. You know, a little roughed up. But whatever. So that's that. Fucking got another race. Got our big nationals race in like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. Hopefully that goes well. Again, I'm 23, competing against a bunch of 18-year-olds. I'd finger cross hope that it works out. Kind of sad if it doesn't. And then after rowing, I get on with my fucking real life. And what's super nerve-wracking and kind of lame is, all right, rowing is a fucking amazing excuse for not doing other things, right? Because what's weird about being like a Division I athlete is you can just be like, oh, like, yeah, like, sorry, I'm like burnt out. Like, I just came back from training and I'm so tired. So I don't have, like, oh man, I wish I could get an internship like you, but like, oh, I have rowing. It's a good excuse though, and you can't really argue with it. But I've been using it a lot and catching myself using it to myself for not like making videos or like following my passions, like stand-up comedy or fucking jorking it, you know? So now that I won't have rowing, or I will have rowing, I'm still gonna row, but like not at this intensity of a level, I'm gonna have to fucking get my shit together. You know, I won't have these excuses. And my parents are giving me a little bit of leeway, you know, which I appreciate. I'm heading home for a little bit, live with them, and kind of can save a little bit of money and figure out what my plan is. Because I've never done an internship. I've worked a lot of jobs. I worked at, you know, the high school. I worked at the high school during high school, picking up trash during football games. That's where I had one of my first kisses, TBH. I was picking up trash, and this girl was like, hey, do you want to hook up? I was like, lady, do not inhale. Yes, I 100% do. And I kissed her behind a bush, and I smelled like fucking trash water. It smelled dirty. And then she texted me a while later, hey, stop telling people we hooked up. We did, right? Like, don't tell people that we kissed. God, what a fucking loser. So obviously that was a weird ego. That's her fault for kissing the fucking trash boy. Tough luck, lady. It's a tough look. So worked there, and then I worked, same time I worked at the skate park, and that was sweet. All the other guys that worked there were in their kind of like in college or whatever, so go to their little college parties and just hang around there. Well, I worked in a shed, right? So it was like a skate park. We charged people to go in, which is so dumb. But I would sit in the shed and play video games and like do my homework, I guess. And then most of the time I would just skateboard if no one was there. But we had this boss, Linda, and she liked me a lot. And then at the end, she hated my guts. Because I did this one thing where we had this fan, like a small fan in the shed, and it would be so hot during the summer. You'd be like, your pants would be soaked, and you couldn't leave the shed because you're like a safety monitor. And the fan was so dog shit, and we kept on saying, "Hey, we need a new fan. We need a new fan." It would cost $45 fucking dollars, maybe $20. I'll go to CVS right now and get it. Like, no, like we don't need it. This one works fine. So I just took some wire clippers, went in there and clipped the wires, and then was like, hey, the fan broke. Like, we gotta get a new one, lady. She's like, oh, okay. And then, whatever, I work on like a Friday. I go home. I come in on like my Monday afternoon shift. And she's like, hey, like there were some middle school boys in here. And like, I was like, all right, this random kids in the shed. And they were talking about like, oh, like the fan, like what happened to the fan? And she's like, oh, it think it died out. And they're like, oh, well, let us take a look at it. These fucking little middle school fucks. And then they're like, oh, it looked like someone snipped the wires. Fucking assholes. Dude, literally fuck off. And that was the big thing is like, all right, the age range of people I was hanging out with was crazy. So I think I'm junior in high school. So I'm 16-ish, 17 maybe. And I'm hanging out with like 10-year-olds and like 25-year-olds. Like that was the friend group. So I got a lot of new perspectives, that's for sure. But kind of a crazy vibe. Yeah, so that was one job. And then I also worked as like a night guy at a gym, like a basketball gymnasium. It was like Sunday nights, fucking like 7 p.m. till like midnight or 1 a.m. There was like a volleyball practice that would go on, and I had to set up the volleyball nets, take them down, and then clean up the gym, clean the bathrooms and stuff. I don't know why I picked all these fucking cleanup jobs. There are so many cooler jobs out there. I think I just liked what was nice about the gym, it was this massive gymnasium, like 3 or 4 basketball courts, and it was just me. So I'd close down, and then I'd lock the doors, and then I'd put my music on the speakerphones or whatever, the overhead stuff, and I'd fucking just jam out. And I'd get they had the big ass fucking gymnasium fucking tumbling mats that are like fucking 2 feet thick, and I would climb up into the rafters, like 30 feet high. But I'd stack all these like gymnasium mats up, and then I'd just let go and free fall to like a Beastie Boys album playing on the speakerphone. Like 1 a.m. I'm just in this gym. So yeah, worked there. Those are fun jobs. So I got a lot of job experience, and then I also did like odd jobs all the time. But that's not really a resume great builders. What did I learn from working at the high school, picking up trash during the football games? I learned that if you kiss a girl while covered in garbage, you shouldn't tell your friends because she'll get upset. Second, when I worked at the skate park, you shouldn't hang out with middle schoolers. They're rat bastards. And third, when I worked at that gymnasium, I didn't really learn anything. I learned that you can make your job as fun as you want. So that was a blast. Yeah. So I got to fucking figure out a job. Try and do some acting baloney or the stand-up comedy thing. But I don't really have an excuse to not do any of that because it's all driven by my determination into the world. And I was talking to my sister about this too. Dude, I wish I was fucking boring. We were at the golf course or whatever, hitting like a bucket of balls at the driving range. And all these boring guys were there, like finance bros, right? And there's different types of finance bros. There's my boy Demps. Baby Demps is he's just making the money, you know? He's too damn smart. But then there's finance bros that are like, they got nothing going on in their fucking boring ass lives except for their fucking vape and their Excel spreadsheets. And they date attractive women, and the women are boring, right? And the finance guys, yeah, they have this money and they can do fun things and go to fun places, but that doesn't mean that they're exciting, you know. They're just in exciting places. But what I envy about them is they kind of have their life put together, and they kind of have money and some job security. Three things that I have none of. Because I want to follow my art and my passions like a dork. So I think the plan is just to milk it at home until my dad kicks me out. And then when he does, move to LA and then just be homeless in LA because I heard it's pretty damn nice over there. So yeah, that's the game plan right now. A little stressful. An average man would be terrified, right? Like an average college male might be like, holy shit, I don't have anything lined up at all. And the profession that I want to pursue, I probably won't get paid for like a couple years, or won't be able to make enough money to support myself alone on that career path. I'm going to have multiple jobs to support myself and my fucking stupid fucking art. A normal person might freak out and say, oh shit, I should bail on this art thing. And I should drop the whole comedy thing. But I'm not the average male. I'm stupid. So, gonna pursue my career as a comedian. And fingers crossed that fucking works out. Because if it doesn't, I don't know. I would fucking do whatever, man. I'd always be a rowing coach. That's the fucking nice thing about rowing. I'm not shitting on my rowing coach boys, but it's like, fuck, man. Like, I can rowing coach anywhere. It's kind of easy. All you gotta do is just not touch any of them. That's really it. You literally cannot get fired because no athletic department actually knows what a good rowing coach is. So when they hire you, it's just based off of like, oh, you rowed before? Fuck yeah. Come on board. And then once you're there, you have a fucking dog shit team and just be like, yeah, it's the athletes. It's not my fucking fault. So that's always a good backup. But what else right now? Producing a podcast for some guys that I met through a friend. One of the Coxes on the team asked me if I was looking for a job. And these guys are trying to do a podcast. And they needed a producer, which is more fun. It's a fun gig. I'm bought in. Kind of sit behind the computer, sit behind the camera with my little phone. I look up things, control the audio levels and the video. It's my little corner set up. So yeah, it's fucking nice. Goddamn. I've given up trying to get my Zen addiction. I was trying for a while. Nick and I were trying. We're like, we want to get addicted to Zins. There must be something good about it, you know? Everyone's doing it. Like, okay, some part of it has to be cool. And we tried the first time, and then we just got really sick every time we tried them. And we're like, this doesn't make sense. When is it fun? I want to have fun with the Zins. I do not want to be sick. I was so sick. I'd get sick to my stomach. This is no fun. But after about 3 weeks of trying to get addicted, shit, it didn't work. So I got to find a new cool addiction. So if anyone knows anything good, I'm looking for an addiction. I don't have an addictive personality. So maybe I should get an addictive personality. I don't know where to start though. I'm fucking bummed. Because, all right, I see all these boys and they're ripping the Zins after practice and shit. And they're like, oh, studying. Like, oh, I need a fucking Zin. Like, I love the little rush it gives me. I want a little rush. I want a little head rush. I want to feel a little buzzed. I want to be addicted to Zen. What the frick? What the fricking heck, guys? Like, I want to just throw money into an addiction like that. That would be exciting to me. Can't do it though. So we tried though. I gave it a full effort. Can't do cigarettes. Fucking hate cigarettes. Taste terrible. They don't taste good. If it is like candy, then yes, I would smoke cigarettes every day of my freaking life. I'd smoke 1,000 cigarettes a minute. But no, they taste like tobacco. When's the last time you ate something tobacco flavored and been like, this is good? It's not. It's of something you don't eat. It's not a tasty flavor. It's not tasty at all. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't smell good. Those candy vapes though, fuck, I get behind that. But the problem with them is they don't look sick, you know? Like, I'm all about, like, give me one of those, give me in a wigwam with a long pipe, you know? I'll get all on board on that. If they had a vape, you know, because all these vapes are like little USB sticks. And that doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm like a robot sucking on it, like, this one is lemonade vagina. It's the best flavor they make. It's the highest nicotine content. I haven't been able to pee in a couple of days, but I love magical vagina or whatever the flavor is. So if I can get on board with those, but I want like a long one, you know, like I want it to be mystical, like I'm damn Gandalf, you know. And I say wizardly shit, like, you must conquer what's inside you before you conquer yourself. Or like women with big boobs are attractive. Or the tallest midget is the shortest man. Or like, that's wizard talk for something good. I don't know. I can't translate. Never said I could, never would. But that would be a fun addiction. Pulling that out at a party. Be like, you guys want to hit the longs pipe? We're hitting the long pipe. What flavor is it? This is centaur blood. Yeah. Fuck, I just picked it up over by the quarry. There was a little hobbit man there. He was selling them for a couple shrinkles. So, yeah, I picked this bad boy up. Oh, man, this is the fucking... Oh, what flavor is that? Oh, shit. Magical cum dust. Fuck, man. I haven't had that flavor in a while, dude. That brings back some memories. When I was just a little baby elf. Man, damn, dude. Fucking magical forest type shit. Where'd you get that? Oh, shit, really? Yo, oh, man. That evil dragon. Shit. Okay, yeah. I didn't know he was still selling those long pipes anymore. That's sick, dude. That would be something I could get into. The wizardry type addictions. Or whippets, because that's fun. Like whippets out of like a whipped cream bottle. Because at least there's something else. You can like do a whip it, get some whipped cream. Whip it, cream. Whip it, cream. Whip it, cream. You know? Like I can get behind this. It's one can, you carry it around. Whip it, cream. Someone catches you doing whip it. Oh, no, man, I was just fucking getting cream, dude. Your mom catches you, walks into your room, you're... Oh shit, man. No, you're getting you're getting cream, Mom. Get out of my room, you bitch. See, like, that's a good addiction. Addicted to love. Maybe that's what I got. I got a little bit of that in me. Addicted to friendship and having a good time. Yeah, because love is a drug. And I got side effects from it. Side effects of love include hugging and kissing. That's like not a bad drug, dude. That sounds sweet. Schedule 1, that shit. Huh. Yeah. But, oh, man. Shit is getting absolutely fucking crazy around here. Not really. Ever since that protest fucking kapooted out. There was protest, whatever, on the quad, which is bumming me out because I fucking love hanging out on the quad. One time I just get trapped in this room and then I'm like, I feel like I'm in a jail cell. Or I'm like princess in a castle, like, let me out. Let me be free. You know, or like, here's my hair. Climb up me. Climb me. Kiss me while I'm sleeping. Turn me to a frog. I don't know. I haven't seen many princess movies. But I want to hang out on the quad, and there was this whole big scruffle. At first, I thought it was Boy Scouts of America doing a camping trip. I was all about that. And then, then a second, I was like, damn, what do these people want to half off free? I was like, I don't know. I thought it was like a sale for Palestine. Like, oh, we're giving it away for free, guys. Free it. But no, it was a serious protest. And then they all got arrested, which was, I guess, I don't know anything about that. But yeah, to each his own, man, I guess. Fuck. I guess they're making camping illegal now. Fuck. That's gotta be a bummer, though. If you're one of the Boy Scouts of America and you just want to camp in like a field somewhere, people throw rocks at you thinking you're protesting. Like, why don't you go back to your country and fight then? Some little 9-year-old boy's like, I just want my camping badge. And then gets touched by the Boy Scout leader. Okay, that wasn't funny. Patted on the back, not in a sexual way. Just give him a high five. You know? It is a weird thing to be, though, Boy Scout leader. I'm just saying. I get it, why it's like... it's a red flag right there. It is. You don't need to be teaching boys how to whittle. You need to be teaching yourself how to find a wife and a family. That's gotta suck. If your dad's a Boy Scout teacher or Scout leader and you're not in the Boy Scouts, he's just hanging out with other boys during the day. God, what a kick in the fucking gut. Hey, Dad, you want to throw the ball? I'm actually going to go teach a bunch of other boys how to tie knots, all right? You stay here with your mother. Who are we kidding? None of them are married. Fuck yeah. Well, fingers crossed I get cast in this reality television show. That'd be fucking money. I'd go ape shit. I'd be the funniest one on there. Lots of energy, lots of focus. I'd be girls coming up to me, talking to me, hey, what's your name? Oh, so nice to meet you. What's your major? Oh, shit. Where are you from? Boom. I got 3 questions off in under 5 seconds. Just imagine what I have if I have a full day with these women. By the end of it, I'm going to be married all of them. Oh, goddamn multiple wives. I'll be straight Jehovah's Witnesses. I'll have Mormonism, I have 6 or 7 wives. It'll be the first time on this TV show they're like, and Gus won. He won. He's dating everybody. Nobody else left. Sorry, guys. Everyone else go home. Gus is just going to kiss all these girls and they're all going to dance and laugh. So that's the game plan. Fingers crossed. Well, I thought I'd be able to get through this whole painting thing in the podcast, but I forgot that you need to let this stuff dry. So we're not going to watch paint dry. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening to this one. I hope everyone is doing all right. And if you're not doing all right, go find someone else to talk to. I'm not good with talking about feelings or issues or issues people might have with me. That's kind of not that's why I want an assistant when I'm older. Is like let them kind of My assistant, Laura, she'll come. She'll be there in a minute. She'll make it all better. She's so good. She makes chocolate chip brownies without any nuts. Oh, Laura's the best. We're like, you want to divorce me? Oh, Laura, I need your help. My wife is being absolutely crazy. Can you talk her out of this? Woman to woman. You just get women better. And Laura's like, yeah. She's a Southern girl. Yeah, all right, Mr. Kyneth. I think I can get that done for you. Yeah, I got you, baby boy. Always calls me baby boy. And I'm like, it's a little like, all right, Laura, I have a wife. All right, take a chill pill. But keep it going. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for listening. Ladies, that's who listens to this. Ladies, you cannot hide anymore. You can't fucking hide, dude. You can't hide, and it's only women listening to this podcast. It is only women. There's like 2 dudes listen to this. The rest of you are women. I see the fucking stats of the genders. That's all I see. I see gender and age. Talk to me in real life. I'm fucking begging you. Please. God, please. God, why? All right, y'all. See ya.